Like I said, I'm going to start going live on this channel more so you know it's actually me and not AI. I'm seeing a lot of AI twins popping up and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Yes, it makes it easier because you can do more videos, but I don't love that idea. I do use AI to help me with things like writing things, but I don't think having an AI twin of me yet. I'm not ready for that. So I thought, oh, I'm going to start going live on this channel just to talk about things going on. So, you know, it's actually me in the flesh. Anyway, this channel is all about getting older, what we're doing, how life's changing, and just the seasons of life. And so as some of you know, I'm 59. This is my turning 60 year, and there's been a lot of different changes. We downsized last year to a different home, different neighborhood. So that was the first big change. We still have one at home with us. She's 23. She's starting to think about moving out, I think, but not yet. Getting closer though, maybe in a year or two, but she did come with us, which is nice. So it still feels a bit more like normal, not completely empty nester, but definitely moving towards that. But for me, I've been on kind of a bit more of a personal journey to find my way, I guess my peace, and just like where I'm going right now, because man, you know, raising kids was really, really busy, and I felt sometimes I think lost during that time. I was just always running around. Our kids did a lot of sports, and I just felt like I was just on this train, always going, always going. I mean, I was happy, but I felt like I was living a life that was just spread out before me for the way it was just going to go, and I didn't have a lot of choice in it. Not in a bad way. That sounds bad. I don't mean it bad, but like all of a sudden I have choices and things. I have time freedom, and I'm like, what do I want to do with it? So I'm just trying to, and I want to make money. Even though we're in that retiring age, I want to make money in my retirement years. It's really important to me. I'm retiring from some stuff, but I want to keep working online, and I do affiliate marketing online, which means I will write a blog post and there'll be links to Amazon and people will buy things from me. So that's something that I love. It's residual income. That's really important to me. For the last 6 years, I've been doing a lot of UGC content for brands, which is great, and voiceover work, but I'm still working for people. I want to move towards where I make some content, it goes out there, nobody says yes or no, it just goes out there, and if people love it, they will click on it. And I'm also on an app called, what's it called? Insight Timer. I'm a teacher on Insight Timer. It's called a meditation app. It's kind of like Headspace, but I do more Christian stuff. I do Christian sleep prayers. I'm very light. I like them to be very light faith-based, not like heavy Christian, but just like a sleep story with a sprinkling of faith rather than the Eastern meditation vibe. So that's been growing for me, and that's another place where you can put up your work and people will listen to it. So I don't have to do it. I'm not working for someone. I'm just creating it. It's going up, and people decide if they want to listen to it, and then I get paid on how many plays there are. So that's another stream of income that I'm really hoping to explore more in the 60s, I guess, as I move towards 60. Something else that's been going on really recently with me is just trying to get what I would call my health under control. I feel like in my 50s, and I've alluded to this before, there was just too much wine drinking. And I don't mean it like lots and lots of wine. I just mean too frequently. All my friends and I, it just became a thing. It was on TV all the time. And I'm not saying getting drunk. I don't mean it like that. I just mean wine a lot. Glass of wine with dinner. And I just kind of felt like, I think that's not the right thing. And I think social media has made that very normal. It's funny because my kids that are in their 20s are all like, mocktails are better. So I'm trying to just move away from that thought that drinking wine makes you cool or whatever, and just making more space for lots of time without it and making it just here and there. That's my goal. I'm working on it, giving myself grace in that, because you know, it's been the other way for a while. And I don't, like I said, I don't mean it weirdly. I just mean like we play golf, we have a beer. It's just kind of the way society has been for my life. And I just kind of want to tweak that and change that, because a few reasons. One is my faith. I just kind of feel like God's saying, let's just change it. Two is I think I weigh 10 pounds more than I want to. And I think it's highly based on that. So if I can just change that slowly with grace, I'm looking forward to that. And I am now working out a lot for me. I'm a big walker. I go through stages where I work out harder. I did run a half marathon about 3 years ago, but I'm not a runner. I'll do it in a like someone kind of bet me and I was like, oh, I can do this. So I trained for a few months and ran a half marathon. But now I'm trying to incorporate more fitness into my life, like 3 to 5 times a week. I'm trying all these new classes, which I never did before. At the gym, I'm trying bar, which is kind of like you hold on a bar like ballerinas and you do exercises. I actually really enjoy it. I didn't think I would. Really like it. I'm doing spin classes, like cycle classes. I'm doing power, which is weights, and like it's heavy. And I've never done that before. I'm doing HIIT classes. It's again 30 seconds of like weights and stuff. Very different, but really enjoying it and enjoying the changes. Also doing some yoga. Again, just overall health and wellness. I'm just trying to like really think about what I'm doing with myself and my life right now. So that's really important to me too. What else? Just other normal things. Trying to take more time to slow down, start my day in meditative prayer, and whatever that means to you. To me, it's honestly taking a breath because I get up and I'm like, I need to just take a step back every morning. And for me, it's talking to God and maybe doing some listening. It might be journaling. It might be coloring. But making space, because I am that person that's like, yes, 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 do this, do that. I can pick up things and get super busy all the time. And I'm trying to drop some of these balls, focus down, and just let there be more space in my life for peace and calm. So anyway, so right now I'm going to church. I haven't been to church, you guys, in about a year. I was watching church online sometimes, so it's not like I wasn't going, but I realized the importance of going in person too. I think it's important. And I'm going by myself, which is funny. My husband was brought up more Catholic. He doesn't love this church. It's more of it's called Church of the Rock. So if that gives you an idea, there's like rock bands and stuff. He's a little more traditional. So once in a while we will go to like a Catholic church, which I find harder, but so I don't mind going here. Sometimes one of my daughters will come, and he's come once in a while, but I feel very welcome here. I feel very normal going by myself, so it's not a big deal. But I'm going to try to start getting back to church every Sunday if I can. It's important. I think having faith as we grow older, it's so important. You know, because we think a lot more about like what happens when we get, you know, to the end of our life. And that's been in my thoughts a bit more, I think, because of the fact we have no parents. All 4 of our parents passed away. So I don't have that buffer of like, oh, I'm not the oldest. I am the oldest. I have a brother. He's older, but, and that generation now, I am like the oldest ones there. So I think about that a little bit more, and faith is more important. My Christian journey, my Christian walk, where I'm going to go when I die. Okay, I'm not trying to get too heavy, but those things have become way more important to me. So those are things that I am following and searching for. So anyway, I should probably go to church soon, but thanks for hanging with me today. Thanks for listening to me. I'm just kind of sharing from the heart, sharing real stuff, real feelings, and my journey. So if you have thoughts, or if your journey is similar or same or different, feel free to chat down below. I will answer all the comments. And like I said, I'm going to keep trying to go on here and just share life and how it changes. So hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'm going to head to church, and I'll see you in the next live.